Ladies and gents, boys and girls, Douglas and the Gets. Today, guys, we're gonna look a little something different, a little something extra, something when I saw it, I was like, dude, I have to make a video. And of course, we're going back to Amino. Look, let me tell you something, guys. Amino is a dope place. If you've not been to Amino, if you don't have an Amino or anything, I recommend you at least just give it a look. Okay, just give it a look. They're not paying me to say this. I'm not sponsored by them. I just think this is a dope thing that other people, like-minded people like ourselves, monster hunters, would like to look into. You know what I mean? So just come through and check it out. Link to the Amino Monster Hunter community will be in the description. But nevertheless, so here we go. So what we're gonna look at today is Monster Hunter Rise title updates when. Now, good bucko of mine, shout out to the homie Hoofy, he was actually like, yo, every now and then, or every day, there's a daily discussion. And this is the daily discussion from, I think, like a couple days ago. I've been meaning to make this video, but like stuff got in the way. But the thing was, the discussion was title updates and what we gotten and what we can hope and pray to get. It's like a fan kind of thing, a little fan theory. But nevertheless, take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. So, Monster Hunter Rise, title updates when. Now, Monster Hunter Rise, come on, my guy, my bro, whatever. Monster Hunter Rise as a Rocky Star as OD, as of, come on, yo. As of now, Monster Hunter Rise relies on Capcom collabs. It is received by fans with mixed emotions. Most fans are waiting for the next monster to be added to the game. Monster Hunter Rise updates are somewhat of a mixed bag, which is true. The first title update added 5 monsters. You know, we got Tio, Cam, Kush, Baz, and 2 Apexes, right? And the following added 3 monsters. The one afterwards was Crimson Glow, American Airlines, All Mother, and an Apex, was it Ogre, I think it was? So technically, Capcom added 40 monsters and 2 Apex, well, 2 variants and 3 Apexes. So basically, added 6 monsters. Feel me? So, but who really cares about the Apex? I personally do not. But moving on. So that's what Capcom has done for us. Let's look at some theory crafted stuff, some stuff that the fans, my man in the brain that he got in there, cooked up. So let's take a gander. So update number 3.0, the Sea Dragon and Hungry Tyrant. Obviously, we're bringing in Namiel and the big homie Joe. So let's see what my man says. As Rampage ends indefinitely, the village, is it Kimura? I don't know, is now more open to trade with other towns and cities, but with Ibushi and Narwagon, there's a gap of power in the ecosystem that needs to be filled. Traveling merchants on land are attacked by Devil Joe, while Rondine, is that a person? Was under attack by Namiel on the coast of the Frost Isles. That's the new Tundra joint. Yo, I don't know none of the names of these locations or these people because I never cared. If it ain't about making things dead, you know, you man don't care. Let me take a sip real quick. Rondine or whatever was coming from Dondorma. I know where that is, and has brought the Master of Defense to inspect the siege area. The Master was Julius's trainer and the original leader of the Ace Hunters. He will teach the hunter new silk bind moves by finishing some quests with special conditions. Look at that. We get new silk bind attacks. I hate all of them except the enraged guard joint, but that's just me because I'm biased, you know what I mean? But it's really cool to see that out of all the things that he could actually have added to the particular to the thing, it would be new silk bind attacks. That's cool, that's innovative. I need to see some more of that. Nevertheless, so the new content is 2 new monsters, 2 new armor sets, 24 new weapons. I'm guessing what, there's 14 weapon classes, so 4 weapon classes don't get something, I think. 28 altogether, the Joe and the Namiel. New companion gear, each weapon has a new silk bind move and new quests. That's cool. It's reasonable. It is reasonable to think that it would bring back Joe and then Namiel. You know what I mean? It's not an outlandish request. This is a very, like, within the means of them, Capcom being able to do such things. We already have all these rigs for these monsters, and I kind of feel like Joe is almost inevitably on the way. Now, update 4.0, Behemoth and Gods. This one I'm a fan of. So first and foremost, since the defeat of the two what? I don't know. The locals near Frost Isles and Lava Caverns have been receiving strong seismic activity, and has caused a Gossarog to appear in the ancient forest. One-time thing only. Okay, so I guess one time the goss will come up. It's part of the quest. Okay, it's part of the quest. After a few hunts, the hunter discovers an underground cave system in both areas that lead them to Euconlos and a Cantor. Auntie and uncle, or rather uncle and auntie, you and then whatever. Anyway, so the content for 4.0, Behemoth and Gods, is 2 new monsters, 2 armor sets, 2 new locales, Burning Furnace and Isolated Cavern. I'm guessing these are the specialized locations for these 2 monsters because, you know, that's kind of how that works. Euconlos got the Polar Field, and then a Cantor got the whatever it was called. Whatever. They get their own individual areas because you fight them in one single area. You don't like run around gallivant and try to get them. Nevertheless, so what we're looking at here is the 24 new weapons. So of course more 24 new weapons, more weapons for everyone. Okay, new companion gear, weapons that reach their final tree can be layered. That's cool. That's a nice little tidbit thing to add. Now we have layered weapons, weapon layers, something that they had in World Iceborne, rather, that I don't know if we've seen in this game yet. Maybe we have. Don't take what I say on that as gospel truth, because quite frankly, I mean, who's still playing Rise? Some people are still playing Rise, me not so much. Nevertheless, that's cool. I like that one. To fight Euconlos and a Cantor again, it'd be huge for me. I would really love to see what kind of things they change up with them, because we haven't seen them since the 5th gen. Well, Generation Ultimate. They've not made an appearance in 5th gen. It'd be nice for them to make an appearance in 5th gen, but if they do, I don't want them, I know it's gonna be, at least super modify the Tigrex rig for these guys, because we all know that they're basically Tigrex with like some weird stuff added to them as far as like the mechanics of the actual, you know, monster themselves go. But I'd like to see some more sauce with these guys. I mean, we know that they both dig. We know Euconlos has the tracking dig, and the Cantor has the super beam and the teleport dig, if you will. I think that's cool, but we need to see more. I would love to see these big guys come here, because the one thing that we really suffer when it comes to new monster being added is power creep. It'd be fantastical to get these guys in there. They're not quite Elder Dragons, but they're basically on the same tier of Elder Dragons. Just Capcom didn't want to like squeeze that piece of chicken together. I mean, they're clearly Elder Dragons, but nevertheless, moving on. So Serpent King's Invasion. This is another one I'm looking forward to. This, my man is out here with the ooze. All right. He says Elder Fugan has reported that a new invader has been attacking caravans that's been passing through Komura, only to find out that 2 Segrios, shoutouts to the big homie Pinecone Steve. No one has seen Steve in a billion years. He was in Gen U, but no one cared. Okay, he was obsolete in Gen U. No one even used him. No one even fought him in Gen U. So let's just say he wasn't even in Gen U. Rip to my mans. So we really haven't actually seen him do anything since his inception, which is sadness. But it's good to see my man potentially in fiction make a return. Okay, finding out is 2 Sergios fighting for territory. That is a good, I like that. That's good. Sergios fighting for territory. They're super territory. They come in and just ruin everyone's day. I love it. As you finish the quest from afar, a gigantic serpent rose and wrapped around on a lonely island off the coast of the Shrine Ruins. The hunter will face off Shaw. Yo, son, like, why can't we just get the regular Dalmadur? But whatever, we get Shaw. I'm down. Shaw is one of my favorite elders because dude's a giant snake, bro. What else? I like snakes. So for content 5, we're looking at 2 new monsters, Segrido and Big Homie, 2 armor sets, 1 new locale, Lonely Mountain, which is probably where Dala, whatever is gonna hang out at. 14 new weapons. Now this is interesting. 14. There are only 14 types, which means, actually, I don't know what that means. Sergios is technically a flagship monster. All flagship monsters have a weapon in every class. This wasn't always the case. There's a tiny asterisk in there, but yeah. As they've been coming to do the things as they're supposed to, all flagships have a weapon in every category. Like, for whatever reason, not for whatever reason, there were certain monsters, certain flagships who didn't get like an insect glaive right away or whatever. They eventually got them, that kind of thing. But yeah, but only 14 weapons, meaning that it's gonna be slim pickings between these 2 guys. So I like to think, since my man is a flagship, he'll probably get the majority of the weapons. But I don't know. maybe that was a typo. I want to say that's probably a typo because he's been very consistent with the 24 new weapons kind of Solarver. So who's to say? But let's just say it's 24, so that way everybody gets something nice. I'm so down for my man's greatsword. Dala's greatsword was fantastic. I loved it, and Sergios' gear was amazing as well. If they keep the same, you know, roll and get shinier and sharper and do more damage thing, I'm down for sure. Okay, new companion gear, new weapon augmentation system as an extra element slash ailment on weapons, even if that's an exist. Yo, damn, that's godlike. That is godlike. Yo, imagine a fire poison weapon, or a poison paralysis weapon, or a paralysis sleep weapon, or fire water weapon. You know, that's dope. I like that. That sounds broken. It sounds silliness, but give it to me. It sounds cool. It does sound cool. I want that. That could probably be, oh my, bro, imagine paralysis and sleep. My man is sleeping and just twitching, or not really. He'll be asleep, then you'll hit him, then he's asleep, and then the next hit paralyzes him, and then you put the yo, bust ass to the 14th degree. I love it. I love it. Layered armor on Palamu and Palico. Okay, now that's all the updates. So let's go into the summary. I've chosen 6 monsters and 2 for every update. The previous updates had 6 unique monsters, with Teo Kush Baz. Looks as it was exported from World, while CG Val, Chameleos, and are new, and All Mother is based on an existing model. So I see what he's getting at here. He shows you completely unique monsters that don't really fit any other mold. If you go back and look, we have Dahl, who's unique. We have Sergios, who's, if I'm remembering everyone else, that was super unique as well. These 2 guys are unique. Yeah, everyone in the update is completely different. We have a Brute Wyvern and an Elder Dragon, 2 almost Elder Dragons, if you want to call them an Elder Dragon, and then we have these 2 Flying Wyverns right here. Everyone is unique. Okay, I get it. That's smacking. That's totally smacking. So for me, 2 that are already in world, Devil Joe and Namiel, while Akantor, Euconlos, and Sergios and Shaw are our new monsters. By that it means like they could just download the information that they already have for Namiel and Joe, which is smart because that's why he had them first. It takes literally nothing for Capcom to make those guys happen. Just copy paste. Not really, but it's not too much harder than what I'm saying now. It'd be much harder to actually make a Cantor and Euconlos. You have to make those guys from scratch. Same with Dalaman there. Now, why these monsters? He's asking. Devil Joe is an iconic invader, and it would be cool if the trio Baz, Rajang, and Joe are back again. Nice. And the amount of Brute Wyverns are just depressing in Rise, which is facts. I love Brute Wyverns. There was a bunch of Brute Wyverns in World, so them actually toning them down again in Rise, I understand. Namiel is one of the fan favorites in Iceborne, and because of its unique design, elegant and murky theme, and overall a good time, and a good in-game monster that is water-based. Yeah, Namiel is amazing. If you guys see my top 10, my tier list or whatever for the monsters in Iceborne, Namiel is like super S tier. Godlike. Love that monster. Probably my new favorite Elder Dragon of all time. So yeah, I can get with it. Akantor and Euconlos, 2 monsters that are both sides of the same coin. Missing a couple words. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Wait. Akantor and Euconlos, 2 monsters that are 2 sides of the same coin. Yikes. Both monsters have been appearing in the portable titles, except through you, since FU to GU. So the only portable they missed, if you will, has been 3U, which is kind of sad. But they've been around. So it's high time they make an appearance. You know what I mean? They missed Iceborne World because that's a mainstay. That's a main slapper. But this is a portable game. It'd be nice to see them guys come back. It makes sense. Both are unique boss fights on their own, and both differ from one another to make themselves unique. Also, I want to hear a Rise version of Euconlos' theme. I think they'll add those monk hums in Yanma's theme. Like in Yanma's theme. I guess that I don't know any music in Monster Hunter. None. So you got me there. Now, the odd one of the group is Sergios. In 4U, Sergios was basically an invader monster that can be seen everywhere after your initial fight of it. Since World and Iceborne, 4th gen monsters were given disrespect and negligence. And this added more salt on the wound when Tetsu and Zamtros is not even in Rise. Sergios can be possible as a late game monster. It can be dangerous fast with high agility but low health. That's true. As far as power creep goes, I could see him being right there with you guys remember Old Man Barioth? And a lot of people are like, yo, why are we putting this weird monster in here now when we had like literal gods right before him? Well, because, you know, it's still a slapper. You don't have to be a god to be a slapper. Sergios can really come out with the... Give Sergios meaty Oki? Yo, meaty Oki, that's the same thing. Give Sergios Oki and we in there. Give him some meaty stuff. I want to see some absolutely grimy setups from Sergios. I know they can do it. They do that, we in there. Shaw is an interesting choice since Valstrax wasn't added and a variant was made instead. So why, you know, damn, my man really put some thought into this. We didn't get regular American Airlines, we got variant American Airlines. So why not get variant or subspecies, if you will, Dalamander? That's actually cool. I kind of like that. Shaw being a newly molted Dalamander would be more active and has stumbled on a mountain near Kimura. This fight can utilize the hunter's arsenal of wire bugs, great wire bugs. I like the sound of that. Silk bind attacks and even weapon riding, as some monsters can be present. Interesting. Overall, I do some. Let's just not. I don't know how to like smack that. I also consider a Matsu, and it was a dragon element / sub variant that is a reference to Frontier. Or an update where it's Seething Baz and Furious Rajang. An update even over. Holy. Kind of hard to put together. The sentence wasn't 100%, but you guys get the gist. My man was really out here. He made this from the heart. Okay. He did this because a lot of this made sense, and some of the things he just kind of wanted to see himself because he's just a fan of a lot of these things here. So I'm not knocking my man on the editorial skills. I can't type for nothing. That's why I don't use scripts, because I can't type either. Okay. Anyway, here's some unused or scrap tile update cards he made. So we got the trio, Seething, Furious, and Savage. I like it. 3 Kings. I like that. We have Amatsu and we got Dragon Amatsu. This is a fan smacker right here. 2 Eyes of the Storm. Damn, that's a dope ass name. And then we have, is that Rusted Kush? We got Kieran, we got Luna. Can't think of title, so Crying Hunter update. Oh, crying because Kush is tough. Kush makes people sad. Luna makes people sad. Kieran pisses me right the fuck off. Is that the other Kieran? Orochi Kieran? Yeah, that would piss me off too. And then we have Walking Mountain update. Yo, let me holler at you real quick, son. We do not need this guy. we do not need this monster. This monster is a monster we just don't need. Of all the monsters you could have probably added, this one. The only way I'm allowing this guy to come back is if they actually do some serious to my man. My man is an incredibly boring fight, the sleepiest fight of all time. So I'm not feeling that one. Personally, I'm not feeling that one. But with that being said, everyone, this is just fan theory stuff. This stuff like this every single day on Amino. You guys should actually come on through. Just come through. Peep what we got. Well, there's no we. It's not me. I'm just a guy who's just making videos. But yo, just come see what's happening, what's hooping, what's hopping, what's going on. Come through. Holla at your boy. But with that said, yeah, that's all I got. I think they're great ideas. I think they're phenomenal ideas. My favorite idea is torn between Behemoth and Gods and Serpent King's Invasion, because I would actually be incredibly beside myself if I see my man Dalamadur again. It'd be, I mean, we've had more opportunities to fight Eukonlos and a Cantor, but we fought Da once. But yeah, that's all I got. It's been your boy. Of course, links to find Amino will be in the description. I have a Discord as well, a Twitter, whatever. All that stuff will be in the description. But yo, come through, click on the Amino, join the community, follow your boy, follow the people, give my people some love. Take care. It's been your boy.